Eto Igbeyawo. Let's talk traditional wedding. Yay. Every Tuesday on Instagram. Every Tuesday on Facebook. 6 p.m. UK time. Every Tuesday on Facebook. Eto Igbeyawo. Don't forget lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Eto Igbeyawo. Don't forget lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Wow, èyí tèmi ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Ètò wa, ètò yín, ètò kan náà tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí ètò ìgbéyàwó. Let's talk traditional weddings and more with Bùnmi the Royals. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa ní pé aṣọ ohunkóhun, kájúbà ọba ayérayé, akọ́dáyé, aṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run, ọba àná, ọba ẹ̀ní, ọba títí ayérayé kọrin kése. Ọba tó jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fẹ́mi àti yín láti tún rọ́jọ́ òní láyọ̀, láyé láàyè àti láyé rere. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba nítorí wípé kìí ṣe bí mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe, kìí ṣe agbára wa o, ìmọ̀ ìṣe títóbi àwa lẹ fi dá wa sí o bàbá. Igi gbígbẹ dúró tútù wó lulẹ̀, alẹ́ni tó lè sọ bó ṣe rí, a kìí ṣe mi mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe, ìmọ̀ ìṣe agbára wa o, kìí ṣe títóbi àwa lẹ fi dá wa sí o bàbá. Ibi tẹ́sìn wá dé, a mọ̀ pé a lè débẹ̀ o ayérayé, a yìn ọ́ lógo. We give glory to God Almighty for a brand new month. To God be the glory. We don't take this for granted. The King of Glory, the everlasting Father, the Ancient of Days. Wípé a tún wà láyé, a tún wà láàyè láti tún rí ọjọ́ àkọ́kọ́ nínú oṣù kẹta nínú ọdún 2022. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ wípé ọ̀pọ̀ òjò ló ti rọ̀ tílẹ̀ ti fi mu. A lot has happened in this short while. In fact, a lot is still happening. So the fact that you and I are alive and well, we give glory to God. Please, I want you to use your favorite emoji to appreciate God, or just say thank you, God, for a time like this. We give glory to God. Thank you for those who have joined me, these amazing people online. I can see a lot of people have already joined on Facebook and on Instagram. Thank you, Sekina Teller. Thank you so much. Please, if you're online, if you put a comment, it will be easier for me to support you. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate you for joining me and for joining this brand new episode that we're going to do today. I don't take that for granted. The Lord bless you. And kó tó di pé a tún tẹ̀síwájú jù báyìí lọ, a fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣagbátẹrù ètò ìgbéyàwó, pàápàá jùlọ iléeṣẹ́ Coral Jewels and Laces, iléeṣẹ́ tó gbangba sùn lóyè tí wọ́n ti ń ta oríṣiríṣi ohun tí a fi ń ṣẹ̀ṣọ́, pàápàá jùlọ ohun tó jọ mọ́ ohun tá a fi ń ṣayẹyẹ, aṣọ lẹ́fẹ́ ni ti ọmọ ìyàwó, ti bàbá ìyàwó, ti ìyá ìyàwó, tọkùnrin tóbìnrin, gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá ló wà ní iléeṣẹ́ Coral Jewels and Laces. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ẹ kàn sí wọn. A tún fẹ́ fàsìkò yìí náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Royal Vogues. Àwọn náà ń taṣọ tí wọ́n ti rán sílẹ̀ oríṣiríṣi. Iléeṣẹ́ Royal Vogues wà lórí Instagram, wọ́n wà lórí Facebook. Ẹ kàn sáwọn náà, kò sí nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ tí ẹ ò rí ń bẹ̀. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Blanco Concept, ayàwòrán ni wọ́n, oríṣiríṣi àwòrán tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ẹ kàn sí iléeṣẹ́ Blanco Concept. Lizelle Fabrics, all the way from Dallas, Texas. We are so grateful. Thank you for your custom. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much one more time for all those who have joined me. Please do me a favor. As I always say every week, please share and share. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, exotic fruits and cocktails, I appreciate you. Thanks for joining me. Now, I want to also bring something to our attention before I proceed today. Hey, àwọn tèmi lórí ètò yìí tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ ọmọ Rẹ́mọ àbí tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú àbí tẹ́yin bá jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ nìkan tó wá láti ilẹ̀ Rẹ́mọ, something new is coming. Let me play the music for you and then you will understand what I'm saying. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Hey, erúbojú ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ kú ọmọ ẹ̀rọ kò ẹ́ ọmọ wọn ní òjògùn ẹ̀fún ní òjògùn ẹ̀fún ní ìbádàgà bí ìbádàrúgbó ọmọ mi ní yóò ti rí mi ní kíláàsì mi kíláàsì mi ó ọmọ mi ní kíláàsì mi ó ọmọ mi ní gíláàsì tí mo fi ń wojú ọmọ mi ní gíláàsì tí mo fi ń ríran o káyé má fọ́ gíláàsì ọmọ mi ní gíláàsì tí mo fi ń ríran o káyé má fọ́ gíláàsì ni o. I don't know how many of us enjoyed that short clip. Hey, Yomi, something big is coming. It is called Remo Parapo. I mean, you just heard the tip of the iceberg. Unfortunately, because of the weather here today, the internet is playing up a bit, but I'm sure you can hear that song. I happen to be privileged to be among those people that put that together, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the bomb, and it's coming soon. It is called Remo Parapo. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to that YouTube channel, please do, and keep an eye on that channel. It's coming very, very soon. It's going to be launched. This is called Remo Parapo. It's an indigenous music, all Remo indigenous music. And I'm telling you, it's not something you want to miss. It's going to be fantastic. And please remember to share the show. Remember to remind people that the show has started. A lot of people happens to kind of always tell me that I didn't remember when it started. I didn't know it was on already. Please share the show, share. And of course, if you know anybody that is normally on this show, but they're not here tonight, please remind them about our Leti. God bless you. And thank you so much, Oluwabumi. Dear Badmos. Thank you, Nikki. Only yes, so Awaya Ijebu. Yes, so all those Ijebu wives. God bless you. And of course, we expect you to also remember to subscribe to that YouTube channel. After the show, I'm going to send that to us one more time. God bless you. Okay, quick pass on Lord. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ lọ́sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ pé èmi Olúwabùnmi Aya Òṣìbẹ̀rù gbogbo àti bá wá sórí ètò yìí mi ò wá síbí láti wá sọ fún wa wípé báyìí ló ṣe yẹ ká ṣe o, báyìí ló ṣe yẹ ká ṣe o. I'm always here to learn, especially regarding what we're about to talk about today. Please, people, I am not here to come and tell you how to bring up your children or how to do anything. I'm here to also learn. We are here to rub minds together. But these are things that are so important, especially in this generation. Tó jẹ́ wípé Ọlọ́run kó ṣàánú wa ni. Gbogbo táwa mọ̀ nígbà tá a jọmọdé, gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ni ó ti yí padà ń sìn. Things are so different. Things have changed. And of course, we know what that is causing in our society. A lot is happening in our society. So please, people, tonight when I bring up my topic, please don't forget to remember to call me in during this show to have your say. I'm going to bring the topic in, but as usual, before we bring the topic in, we know I'm always feeling Eto Igbeyawo. Thank you so much, everyone that is commenting. Please remember to share this show. Please share. Oh, remind people. Oh, we put a lot of effort into this every week, and it will be nice if you can share it. And God bless you. It's an old song, a very old song. So if the sound is not so perfect, please bear with us. But it's very relevant to what we are talking about today. That's why we are putting that song out here for us to listen to. Thank you, Nikki. This song is old school. It's an old school song, yes. But we no longer sing songs like this anymore. It's an old school, very old school song. ó dá mi lójú yóò jìyà pé ọmọ tí kò gbẹ́kọ́ ó dá mi lójú pé yóò jìyà ìfẹ́ burúkú ni wọ́n ṣe wọ́n bá jalè wá tún lọ fọ́lé ìṣẹ́kùlé ẹ̀yìn òbí wa lẹ́bàá ló kẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ ni wọ́n ṣe ni wọ́n bá jalè wá tún lọ fọ́lé ìṣẹ́kùlé ẹ̀yìn òbí wa o. Ìṣẹ́kùlé ẹ̀yìn òbí wa lẹ́bàá ló kẹ̀kọ́ Only Sister Nika is dancing this evening. Is it because it's an old school song? Yes, an old school song, but very, very important. A very relevant song. Yes, so come on. Yes, so old school songs, they have a lot of morals in them. Oh, well done. Yes, so it's an old school song by Christian. Yes. You know me. Good evening, sis Abike Dialaga. Thanks for joining me. Felicia Esha, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. You know me. Okay, because of time, let's put the music on hold. Thank you so much for everyone that has joined me tonight. I know that a lot of us may be wondering, èwo ló tún gbédé kí tún ni ẹ̀kọ́ dára púpọ̀ kí ni gbogbo ilé ìbàtà mi àdúgbò kà kí ló wà fún. Now tonight we are talking about common parenting errors that we make in this generation that we need to talk about to make life better and easier for our children. Tábà wò tá ń sìn, a máa rí pé ayé tẹ̀ ti doríkodò ni. Gbogbo nǹkan táwa ò gbọ́njú bá gbogbo ẹ̀ ni ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Àti pé àwọn nǹkan mi wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ, wọ́n ní pé àríwú eléyìí rí àfi ń dẹ́rù bọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ni. Some of the things that are happening now has been around for so long. But what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about common parenting errors that married couples make. Tó jẹ́ pé ó lè fa wàhálà sínú ayé ọmọ àti òbí. Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní pé ọmọ téèyàn bá kọ́ òun ló máa gbé ilé téèyàn bá kọ́ tà. And also Yorùbá dẹ̀ máa ń sọ wípé tí wọ́n bá kọ́yàn náà kéèyàn túnra ẹ̀ kọ́. What are we talking about tonight? We're going to look at so many things tonight. The common parenting error that parents may have. I have so many questions here. Let me just bring up the questions so that we cannot teller. Thank you so much. Mama Yodele Ogos. Yes, so ẹ̀kọ́ dára púpọ̀, very important. And the person that sang this song probably was talking about formal education, but ẹni tó kàwé tó kéwú tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tí ò bá lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ilé, what's the point? What is the point? It's so important. Ilé báyìí òun láti ń kẹ́ṣọ̀ọ́ ròde. So nísìnyí ìbéèrè àkọ́kọ́ tí mo ní bíbá ni wípé ṣé ó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí òbí máa fi ìfẹ́ hàn sí ọmọ kan jù kejì lọ when parents show preference on one child over the other? Is this something that is nice? Of what kind of effect does that kind of attitude have on children? Some parents will say, they will make it so obvious. This is my favorite. Ọmọ tí mo fẹ́ràn lélẹ́yìí, ìgbà kan àwo kan. Ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ tí òbí bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ràn ọmọ kan jù kejì lọ? Ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kóbi tiẹ̀ máa fẹ́ràn ọmọ kan jù kejì lọ náà? Àwọn àníkejì ńbẹ̀. Ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí òbí máa fi hàn ọmọ kan wípé mo fẹ́ràn ẹ̀ ju ìkejì lọ? Èkejì ni wípé nígbà míì Yorùbá máa ń sọ wípé ẹ jẹ́ ká pẹnu pọ̀ bó lè wí. Ká má sọ wípé ibi tó ní nǹkan fi sí ni ò dáa. Meaning if somebody has done something wrong, at least let us unanimously correct that child rather than saying well kì í ṣẹjọ́ ẹ̀ ìgbà kan àwòkọ́, trying to find reasons for that child. Ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí àwọn òbí kí wọ́n máa disagree níṣojú ọmọ when daddy say sit down there, and mommy say no, she doesn't have to sit down, she can stand up. What kind of effect? Is it okay to do that in front of your children? And if you do that, what kind of effect does it have on children? That's what we are talking about now. And now, my mother had a saying. She will say there is no bad adults anywhere. It is bad children that grow up to be bad adults. Why do we have so many immoralities in our society today? It's because of upbringing. So this is what we are talking about tonight. Also, I have a question here. Another question here. Is it okay for parents to cover up for a child's wrongdoing just to save him from being disciplined by the other parent? For example, maybe I noticed that my child has done something wrong. Baba yín máa tó dé o, má jẹ́ kó mọ̀ o, and I hide that thing from the dad, or dad is hiding it from the mom. If your mom gets to know about it, she'll be so cross. She's going to discipline you. So because of that, I kind of connive with that child to cover up that attitude. Please, tonight is so important. We may not be many here tonight, but I know a lot of people. Normally, sometimes when we do this show, we have about 5-10 people on the show, but sometimes when I see hundreds of viewers, which means people are benefiting. I know it's work day and it's the first day of the month. There are people at work, but important was so important. Please, you can call me on +44 7828 500 938 to have your say. And if you can't call me, you can send me a request to be in this show. For example, you can just send me a request on Facebook or on Instagram to be on this show. Or better still, you can decide to call me in or leave your comments on the comment box. A lot of people are leaving comments already, and they're just appreciating us. But please, based on the question that we have asked tonight, I know shows like this are not popular because we are not asked, which is something that is immoral. You see a lot of people on the show. Why? Why is it that people that do good shows, they don't get audience, So please, and that is why I would always appreciate people that turn up on this show week in, week out. I don't take that for granted. And those that watch later. So please, the line is open, +44 7828 500 938. Is it okay for parents to show preference that I prefer this child than the other one? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, ẹ kálẹ́ o.
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ mà, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí mà, ṣàlàáfíà lẹ wà?
A dúpẹ́.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí.
Èmi ni ṣíkú ti pé àìgbàdà mo tí mò ń pè láti Nàìjíríà.
Mọ́mí ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí mà. Ẹ ṣé gan, ẹ kú gbogbo ìgbà. A máa rí yín bá. Ẹ ṣé gan mà. God bless you ma. Thank you ma.
Ẹ ṣé.
Yes ma.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ètò tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yìí náà ó máa lọ síwájú sí i, ó máa gbèrú sí i ni. Èyí tí gbogbo rẹ̀ bọ́ parapọ̀ bí iṣẹ́ fífẹ́ ṣe náà lágbára Ọlọ́run aṣáájú fún yín, akẹ́yìn fún yín lórí ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú máa yọrí sí rere. Nípa èyí tí afẹ́fẹ́ ẹ mú wá ní alẹ́ yìí lórí wípé ìjólẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí òbí tí ọmọ bá ṣe nǹkan kí ó máa kọ́bà ọmọ yẹn kì í ṣe ohun tó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ rárá, kò dára. Nítorí wípé nígbà tọ́mọ bá hùwà kan tí ò dáa, tá a lè panu ká bá wí, tá à ń gbò ó máa wọ́ọ̀sì gan ni. Ọmọ yẹn ó máa tẹ̀síwá ṣe tó wọ́ọ̀sì jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lọ́jọ́ iwájú, tó jẹ́ wípé Ìgbòho bá máa ṣe ó lè lọ bọ́ sí gbangba síbi tí òbí ò ní lè kọ́fà ẹ̀. Orúkọ tí ò fẹ́ bàjẹ́ yẹn á wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá bàjẹ́ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n tọ́mọ bá ti hùwà kan tí ò bá dára, tí ó pa pé gbogbo wa panu pọ̀, yìí gan bí bàbá ògùn òsì ilé tí bàbá bá dé, ìwọ gan lẹ́yìn tó bá ti bá wí, wà á tún sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ má hùwà báyìí o. Ó dẹ̀ yà mí lẹ́nu omi ti ẹ̀rọ sí rárá o. Bàbá náà á ti bá wí, á bọ̀ pé ohun tóun ṣe yẹn kò dára. Kò ní lè ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́ ní ìjọ míì.
Ẹ ṣeun màmá wa, ẹ ṣe àmárí yín bá. Ó dá ìbéèrè míì tá tún béèrè ni wípé ṣé ó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí òbí fẹ́ràn ọmọ kan jù kejì lọ? Tó bá tiẹ̀ wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ṣó yẹ kó máa fi hàn àwọn ọmọ yẹn pé mo fẹ́ràn lágbájá jù wọ́n lọ?
Kò dáa kí ó pọ́síbù kéèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ kan jù kan lọ lórí ìwà tí olúkálùkù bá ń hù ni. Ṣùgbọ́n kò yẹ kó o fi hàn ọmọ yẹn, nítorí pé nígbà tí o bá fẹ́ràn ọmọ kan jù kan lọ tó dẹ̀ fi ń han ìkejì pé o ò fẹ́ kí ìrẹ́pọ̀ wà láàárín àwọn ọmọ ẹ nìyẹn nítorí pé a máa sọ pé wọn kúkú fẹ́ràn òun lágbájá ni màmá òun kúkú fẹ́ràn ẹni tó fẹ́ràn yẹn òun náà ò ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ nítorí pé a ní wọn ò fẹ́ràn ẹnìkan nìyá fẹ́ràn ju òun lọ kò dẹ̀ dá kò jẹ́ kí òbí tiẹ̀ máa ṣerú yẹn rárá ni òbí tó bá ń ṣe yẹn kò fẹ́ ìrẹ́pọ̀ láàárín àwọn ọmọ wọn yẹn.
Màmá wa ẹ ṣe gan màá rí yín bá.
oníwọ̀ náà ló bí gbogbo wọn o ní láti ṣó lọ fún àwọn méjèèjì kó rí bákan náà ni ṣùgbọ́n ń gbà ní ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ mi ó máa wúlò fún òbí ó máa ṣe pé gbogbo ohun tí òbí bá fẹ́ ló máa mọ̀ ó máa mọ ohun tí ìyá òun fẹ́ tàbí mọ ohun tí bàbá òun fẹ́ tó máa ṣe láì jẹ́ pé bóyá ó máa ní òbí yẹn lára kí mi ò ní lè máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè wò kí òbí kó fẹ́ràn ẹnìkan jù kan lọ ṣùgbọ́n notwithstanding ò gbọ́dọ̀ fi hàn àwọn méjèèjì mọ́ sínú ni ohun tí wọn náà bá tún fẹ́ ṣe láti fi appreciate pé ọmọ yẹn ó ń ṣe dáadáa sí ẹ wọn náà wàá ṣe tí ò ní fi hàn ẹnìkejì ni.
ẹ ṣeun màmá wa àmọ́ kó tó di pé ajẹ́kẹ́ lọ mà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ gbàlagbà Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní ọmọ tí bàbá bá fẹ́ òun ni bàbá ń bá wí jù ọ̀nà wo ni èèyàn ó wá di pé ẹlòmíà wá ní ẹ torí pé mo fẹ́ràn náà ni mo ṣe ń bá ẹ wí wá lu ọmọ nílùú bàrà àbí kán ṣọmọ ọ̀nà wo lèèyàn lè fi gbà bá ọmọ wí tó jẹ́ pé kò ní fa ìpalára fún ọmọ yẹn lóòótọ́ Yorùbá sọ pé torí aláti jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ẹlòmílẹ̀ ni òun náà ti ń sọ yẹn òun náà ń sọ lórí ètò ìgbéyàwó wípé ó yẹ ká máa bọ́mọ wí kíní kan wá mú ọmọ torí ìgbà míì nǹkan tèmi lérò pé ó máa ń fà á tí àwọn òbí míì fi máa ń sọ pé àmọ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lu ṣe ọmọ mi o ní wípé bí àṣejù ìkan nínú àwọn òbí yẹn pọ̀ ní bó ṣe máa ń ṣe ọmọ ní bó ṣe máa ń handle ọmọ ẹjọ́ máa ń gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà báwo lẹ ṣe lè bá wa ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn pé lóòótọ́ ọmọ tí bàbá bá fẹ́ ni bàbá ló ń bá wí àmọ́ ọ̀nà owó èèyàn lè gbà bá ọmọ yẹn ní tí ò ní fà lára.
òwe ló àwọn àgbàlagbà náà ló ń bá ló pé ọmọ tí èèyàn bá fẹ́ òun ló ń bá wí ṣùgbọ́n ní ayé ìsìn tí a wà yìí gbà lẹ́ni gbà lọ́la Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí èṣù gbọmọ náà ní ọwọ́ wa kì í ṣe ìgbà tá a bá du ọmọ nílùú bàrà lọ́gbọ́n máa tó mọ tó bá tẹ̀ wá yágan ọmọ yẹn á ní bí kò kúkú tiẹ̀ ju lúlù lọ ṣùgbọ́n bí ọmọ bá hùwà tí ò dáa pé ọmọ yẹn pé jókòó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yìí ìwà tó ń wù yìí ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó báyìí káàtà ni kò ṣe o tó bá ṣe báyìí ó máa dáa ìwọ náà nǹkan wàá lè rí ní iwájú nítorí wípé ọmọ ní ayé tá a wà yìí ọmọ ò ṣe máa dù Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí èṣù gbọmọ náà ní ọwọ́ wa àìmọye àwọn ẹlòmíì òbí míì ti lu ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ yẹn ó ti gbabẹ̀ ó ṣubú lulẹ̀ ó kú tàbí ní skúùlù gan pàápàá tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ máa lọ sí iléèwé tí tíṣà máa lu ọmọ tó máa di wàhálà tó máa ti skúùlù tó lúlù ọmọ gbọ́nà o tá a bá ń gbé ọmọ tá à ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ni tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́la ọmọ yẹn á change nítorí wípé ohun tá a bá fẹ́ kí ó ṣe yẹn tá à ń sọ fún tá à yé bá sọ fún ó ti di dandan kó gbọ́rọ̀ sí òbí lẹ́nu.
ẹ ṣeun màmá wa ẹ wò ó àgbà yín á túbọ̀ dalẹ̀ kókókókó a máa rí yín bá thank you so much mommy we really appreciate you ma ibi tí mi ò tiẹ̀ lérò pé lè bá wa yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dé ẹ̀ ti bá wa yanjú ẹ̀ àgbáyé àtúbọ̀ dalẹ̀ thank you so much mommy we appreciate you ma God bless you ma thank you ma bye ma bye yes ma bye ma if you're just joining Eto Igbeyawo, let's talk traditional wedding and more with Mummies areas. I'm sure you'll be wondering, since when did we start talking about raising children? There's no way we're going to be talking about marriage and good homes without talking about raising children. Alaga Okori, thank you so much for joining me. Sekina Tella, she said thank you ma. Thank you so much, Ovo Baby, my beautiful Ovo Baby. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Yemi Ogujimi, Folari and Bisola. Thank you so much for joining. Please remember that the line is still open. You can call me on +4478228500938. We are talking about the common parenting errors that parents make when it comes to raising children. One of it is we were asking a question: is it appropriate for parents to show preference on one child than the other, even if you love your child more than the other? Like mommy has rightly said, sometimes You can't help it. A child that is helpful, a child that is, that listens to the parents, they are likely to love that child. Thank you so much, Yemi Ogudu. You said I love the combo. So we're talking tonight about common parenting error that parents make. Also, we want to find out as well, what about when parents now say, okay, because I don't want you to do what I don't want you to do, and they start hitting the child so hard. How, I know, when can we draw a line between discipline and abuse? When can we draw a line between disciplining a child and abusing a child? Like our mommy rightly said, please remember that you can call me on +44 um +447828500 I'm trying to bring up a song just in case it goes quiet. Please give me a second. Please, but the line is still open, everybody. The line is still open. The line is open. So if you want to call me, remember that you can call me on +447828500 and you can send the request to be in the show. And also remember that you can leave your comments, and I will read your comments out. So tonight we are so passionate about what is going on what's the point of having a good marriage and your children are not um they're not okay. So there's no point. There's no successful marriage when the children are not okay, when the children are, all over the places, when the children are not, when the children are not well brought up and they are becoming the problem to the society. There's no way you can call that a successful marriage. You can be in love with your spouse and be happy together, but what about the children? We need to talk about the children tonight. Somebody said Aburo Alagaja. Thank you, Arakunrin Adetokunbo Sholuade. Please, 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 people, the line is still open. And of course, today is the first day of the month. So we have every reason to glorify God. So tonight is going to be a combination of praising God and also talking about our topic of tonight. Our topic of tonight is common parenting errors that married couples make that can affect the lives of children. There is no successful marriage when the children well brought up. And I asked several questions tonight. Is it okay for parents to is it okay for parents to to show preference that I love this child more than the other? Is it okay for parents to cover up? Ọmọ ṣẹ̀ mí, mo parọ́ fún bàbá ẹ̀ pé àìrọ́ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, kí n máa bá parọ́, kí n máa bá fepo pa, kí n máa fi iyọ̀ yí. If I do that, what kind of effect is it going to have on that child? So, and how can we make sure that we don't do that? In as much as we know that sometimes one of the reasons why, especially we mothers, I'm not going to feel bad saying this. We mothers, we do it a lot. Bàbá yóò gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ o, má jẹ́ kí bàbá yín gbọ́ o, àwa ń bò mọ́ra, ọmọ yẹn, àwa máa, láti wò pé àmọ́mí mi máa bá mi cover up. So those are the things we're talking about tonight. Please remember to call me on +44782 500-938. How can we strike a balance between disciplining a child and correcting a child? Emma Damida, even if you cannot call me tonight, leave a message. Don't leave me here by myself. I don't like that. When that happens, I feel so lonely in here in the studio. So you can please give me a call. In the meantime, if I can't receive any call, let's play some song just to appreciate God for sparing our life to see another beautiful, brand new month. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ òjò ló ń rọ̀ tílẹ̀ fi mú o. And even those that a lot of people that are going through troubles now, it is not because of what they have done wrong or right, and it's not because we are where we are, not because of what we have done right. What about people that are in Ukraine at the moment? What about people that are in Russia at the moment? What about people that are in war zone? What about people that are on the sick bed? What about people that can't even find anything to eat? So we have everything to be grateful to God. So while I'm waiting for your comments and your calls, I'll just play a song so that we'll appreciate God with this song together. And thank you for those who are showing some love. Show some love. Oh, quiet here. Come on now. Show some love, people. Show some love and then, of course, put some comments on. Okay, let's play some music. Hey. Come on. Network. The network is not so good today. The song is just freezing. Oh my God. Okay, show some love, people. Hey, she doesn't like us to play our song. Okay, let me see if I will be able to do it on my phone. The thing is freezing. Am I worried? Now lie. We must enjoy our music tonight, whether the devil like it or not. Yeah, we will. Okay, let's pick this call, everybody. Let's pick this call. Hello. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
And please,
Yeah.
who is calling?
Ṣé
gan ni ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ìjọba ló pè wá bọ́lẹ̀ tí ń pè wá.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Tòkunbọ̀sọ́lọ́ Adé láti
ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí, ẹ ṣeun, God bless you. Ṣé gbọ́ àwọn ìbéèrè wa sà?
Yeah, a gbọ́ àwọn ìbéèrè yẹn. And I want to start from this issue of having preference for one child compared to the others. Yeah, all I just want to say about that is at times kì í ṣe pé ó máa ń wá deliberately. It can come naturally or consciously. And maybe it has to do with certain things that children do. And tó bá yẹ kó kọjá àwọn parents personal interest nínú ẹ̀ ni ó máa fún àdá ẹ pé wọ́n láìsí kan ti fún àìdílé wọ́n lè máa rí ilẹ̀ fáwọn láìsí kan ti kan but maybe some activities or certain things they do are the things that are really piquing the interest of the parents. It might not really have anything to do with negative attitude. So based on that, of course, parents have to be apply some wisdom in the way they teach the children so that it won't be too obvious and you try to manage and balance things among them. And just like the mommy talked about earlier, there are certain things that you want to do, you won't let the other ones know. And at times you might even want to do something for one, but the others will benefit from it just because you don't want them to feel you are doing it for only him or her. You just deliberately do it, and all of them will benefit. But you definitely know that you are doing it because of what just one of them did.
Thank you, sir.
That's just one of the ways you can always go about it.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I wanted to ask as well. You know, we mothers, we tend to be a little bit more.
I'm not a mother.
No, I said we mothers. We're a little bit more lenient than you lot, because men are more. I don't know. It's not in every case. In a situation, but in most situations, mothers seem to be more lenient, and fathers seem to be a little bit harsh in their way of applying discipline. So I wanted to find out, how can you kind of, as a mother, maybe you notice that your husband is always too harsh, or as a father, you realize that your wife is always too harsh, and you think it can cause trouble. So how can we balance it without necessarily making the children feel, yes, you see, daddy is supporting me now, or mommy is supporting me now? How can we balance that, sir?
It depends on the issue you are trying to address. There are some instances where it could be so obvious that probably either of the parents are just being too harsh. You will know it yourself that, these things are things that you have mentioned before, or you don't have to overstress it. So when you notice, it's being overstressed, you can always come in and just, you won't ask the mother or the not to rebuke them or to correct them, but you find a way in such a way that the children will not feel as if you are supposed to do the wrong thing.
Okay.
So that's one of the ways I like it. And on the issue of punishment, I think there are so many ways you can punish without necessarily beating. It's not all about beating. It could be something that they love very well. Okay, maybe they love going to the gym, they love watching some stations. You deliberately avoid paying for the subscription so that they feel the impact that it's because they didn't do this thing that's fine. You've not updated their gym fee or fitness fee, or maybe they are involved in some activity. As long as it is not going to affect their academics. There are so many ways you can apply punishment. Maybe they used to go out to visit some friends. You just make sure they are not allowed.
Thank you, sir. Oyemi, sir. Oyemi.
So the punishment can come in different forms, but you just identify the things they love, and when you try to deprive them from having it,
they will know that a punishment is in place.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Somebody said a male caller. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for your time. God bless you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, that's coming from a father, and that's coming from a male caller, which we rarely have male callers on this show. Only once in a while. Daddies are busy looking for what we are going to eat. I don't know why they don't come on shows like this, but I really appreciate the person that just called now. That's Mr. Shuluwade. And he was telling us that there are times that you can't help loving one child than the other. But the way you go about it is what that matters. You need not to be make it too obvious. And then he also said that you can discipline children without necessarily, hitting them or applying corporal punishment onto them. You did say you can take away what they like, and then maybe that's going to help them to behave themselves. Let me read what people have said here. Oluwabumi Lydia Badmos says, child abuse stems from built up annoyance. When we allow a pass a lot of time, when a child do something wrong, that is when you will that's when you will now say, so what about bad say? So the day you want to discipline the star, I like this one. You will beat, the beating will be like uh, like what you did on Monday and blah blah. He said, you did it on Monday, you did it on Tuesday. So before we let out all this thing, the punishment is already too much for the offense. So I think what the person is trying to say here is that sometimes discipline a child one step at a time will help you not to build up annoyance. When you keep, sparing them and saying, hey, hey, if I catch you, you now pile up all the offenses from way back, and then you pounce on that child. And if care is not taken, we can hurt that child. I think I just learned something from that comment. Like I always say that whenever I come on this show, I come here all the time to learn. And I think I've just learned something. Discipline at a step at a time. Don't wait until it's piled up that you'll be so angry that you will not even know when you pounce on that child. Olanle Ogbushola Odulate, thank you so much, Ma, for joining me on this show. Omomi Oshitelu Ogini said, all I know is that it is only God that can help with parenting nowadays. I like the fact that she put the word nowadays. He said, we do our best and leave the rest to God. So many distractions and external influences nowadays due to social media and the rest. You see, that's true. May the Lord help us. It's true. There's a lot of things. That is why you have to really take control, because there's a lot of other things, other influences, other people that are helping us to parent our children nowadays. In our own days, a whole community raises a child. If your child do something wrong, one uncle on the third or fourth street can actually discipline you, and you would dare not get home and tell your parents. Is that still happening today? That's another question I want us to answer. So in those days, it took a community to raise a child. Nowadays, who is raising your child? Is it internet? Is it PlayStation? In fact, there are times that your child will be in his room and is already in Australia, playing game with people that he has never met, talking to people that he has never met. What is the influence of today's social media on training up children? I'm trying to see if I have other comments here apart from the ones I've read. So please, if I miss your comments, please bear with me, because sometimes all this and they are so fast they scroll up. Okay, let me see if we'll be able to listen to our music right now. The line is still open, everybody. +44 7828500938 +44 7828500938. That is our line. It's open. It's open for the rest of the evening. And if you cannot get me on phone, maybe for some reason, you can leave your comment. I will read it, or you send me a request to be in the show. Somebody left it. Let me see what this person says. He says, you discipline someone else's child nowadays at your at your own risk. Discipline somebody else's child nowadays you're on your own. You do it at your own risk. In my own days, it took a whole community to raise a child. I cannot remember how many uncles and aunties on the street will whack your bum, and you dare not get home to tell your parents, because when you get home and you tell your parents, in fact, the beating has just started. The whole community will join hands together to raise a child. Now, what effect did that have on us? Did it make us better? Did it make us better? Let's talk about it. Compared to nowadays, in our own days, a whole community would discipline you. What effect did that have on us? Was it positive or negative effect? Let me hear you. I know the Indomie generations may not understand what we're saying. Why would the community want to discipline me? They're not my father. If you touch anybody's channel, they'll tell you, why you hit me? Why are you talking to me? You're not my dad. You're not my mom. Okay. Let's listen to music. Hey.
Ọwọ́ agbára rẹ̀ láyé mi ò rírú ẹ̀. Ìṣòro for me. Ọwọ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ lọ́kùn mi sọ mi ò sí wọn. Láyé rẹ̀ mi, ìlú, ọ̀dọ́ máa dájú, kí wọ́n ní lọ sí. Títí dópin àkọ́dá ayé. Àjà àìmùsí, kò sábà bí rẹ̀.
Show me your dance moves. So yeah, Sham, I'm going to read your comments later. Alaja onírò ìdùnnú sálámà lẹ́kùn àwọn sùláwà bárakàtì. I will sing kò sábà bí rẹ̀. I will sing kò sẹ́ni bí rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀yọ̀ délé ògùn so I don't know, you're just amazing. Instagram people are beating you, Facebook people. Àwọn ará YouTube. Bàbá ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀, àánú mi mo rí gbà. I will sing, kò sábà bí rẹ̀. Auntie Bolade Ogushola, you're too much, man. Ọdún wa kọjá lọ, kò sábà bí rẹ̀. Tí mo rí ká iye kò sẹ́ni bí rẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni bí rẹ̀ o. Fadé bèbí. One and only. I will sing, cause somebody I will sing, cause I need be I will shout, I will sing, cause I'll be real. I will sing, cause I need be real. Yeah, I will sing, cause I'll be real. Thank you, Mommy. You're doing your good. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Give me some money. Thank you so much. I love dancing, especially on a day like this. Come on. If God is good, God is awesome. God has been so faithful unto us. It's a brand new month, everybody. When is the first episode and it happens to be on the first day of the month? It's an opportunity for us to appreciate God and to give him glory, especially with all that has been happening around the world nowadays. I'm careful. I'm prayerful. There are people that are more prayerful than us that are nowhere to be found. There are people that are even not more than you, and they found themselves in trouble. Okay, if we're not even going to think of anything else, what has the people in what's it called now? What's that place? That are facing war at the moment. What did they do wrong? They didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't ask for it. The children, the pregnant people that are sick in the hospital. So we should be grateful to God. Okay, let me read some comments. Somebody left me a comment here. Toyi Ashamu. Let me read what she says. Oh dear. I don't want to miss this. Yeah, Ukraine. Thank you so much. I don't want to miss that comment. It's so important to me. It is cool. Okay, kia. Because what she said there, oh dear, it's gone up. It's so fast. I think she said, I and maybe some other family help. I will not accept. Okay, I will not accept. Reprimand from an outsider or on behalf of my children. Okay, I see what you mean. When I was talking about the fact that in our own days, it took a community to raise a child. And I think that's what she's trying to say. Well, I don't mind close family members, but not an outsider. Because in those days, the motives were right. An outsider will discipline your child with good motives. Kò ṣe láyé ìsìn, èèyàn kò jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì kàn máa bá àwọn ọmọ wọn jẹ́ ká gbé ètò tún wọlé. Hello, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ o. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Ẹjọ́ ta ló pè wá bọ́lẹ̀ tí ń pè wá?
Ẹ fún ètò.
Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ
I just
káàbọ̀.
want to, contribute to what
Thank
is
you,
going
ma'am.
on. Yeah, about the question pé about parents máa ń tó máa ń ṣe ìkan ọmọ kan jù kan lọ.
Showing preference over one child than the other.
Jerry, sometimes ọwọ́ òbí ló wà báwọn èèyàn míì náà ti ṣe sọ, and most especially in a polygamous home. Because àwọn irú polygamous home tí èmi mọ díẹ̀ tí mo lè sọ ni wípé as ọkùnrin àwọn ọkùnrin míì they are not capable láti fẹ́yàwó méjì. Ṣé èyí wọn ò lè tó lé because wọ́n á sọ fún ìyàwó tọ̀hún wọ́n ni mo fẹ́ràn jù, àwọn ni mo fẹ́ràn jù. Ṣé dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbà mí just to prove that ìyàwó yẹn á sọ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ á sọ fáwọn ṣé mo gbórúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa go on. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tó máa tún sọ fún the other one nípa àwọn ọmọ tibẹ̀ yẹn ìyá fún ọkùnrin baálé ilé tó máa ń ṣe náà. Sáà náà ti dá sírò scenario yẹn rí pé you don't supposed to do this. Ṣé then as a couple tó yẹ pé wọ́n ń tẹ̀ ń ṣe polygamous tó yẹ pé àwọn méjèèjì náà dẹ̀ dá wà. As òbí most especially àwọn bàbá ló máa ń ṣe kinní yẹn jù. Ló máa ń rí pé àwọn love ọmọ kan jù kan lọ. Kò dẹ̀ dá tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ hatred ibẹ̀ ní hatred ti máa ń wá láàárín àwọn ọmọ. Ní pé wọ́n ti ní pé ọ̀pọ̀ ni wọ́n láìkì jù wọ́n wá dágọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ nìyẹn. So ó máa ń wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Then about yàtọ̀ sí yẹn about beating your children and everything like that. Tọ́mọ bá ti fi lè wọ 13 years, I expect in this country, I can't say, even not only in this country, nísìnyí a lè fi gba ayé ìgbà tiwa wé. Tọ́mọ èmi notice pé ọmọ 12, 13, mo tẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọkùnrin. By the time you raise your hand, pé o fẹ́ náà, wọ́n máa hand your way sókè. Ṣé yín? Mo ti fọgbọ́n try rí pẹ̀lú ọmọkùnrin, ọmọ mi ò wé wọ́ọ̀dù ọmọ dáadáa ni o. But cousin mi ti máa sọ fẹ́ lílì títí máa ti wọ màá ní máa fẹ́ nínú ẹ̀ kéré lẹ́yìn, you know. Mo kàn máa ń pariwo ni kò ṣe pé mo máa nà náà, but mo máa ń fọgbọ́n halẹ̀ mọ́ ọjọ́ yẹn mo kàn tẹ̀ halẹ̀ mọ́ ṣé ló hàn gọ́wọ́ mi sókè ṣé lára mi balẹ̀. So ó máa ń tó stage kan wọn ní ìdá ti sọ fún yàn téèyàn wá níbi èèyàn hit ọmọ èèyàn ń nà ọmọ èèyàn ń ṣe kinní kan èèyàn láti take it easy pẹ̀lú ọmọ bí àwọn máa ń sọ èrè tí wọ́n pè wọlé yẹn àwọn dájú sọ pé wọlé yẹn ṣe sọ pé èèyàn máa ní àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan téèyàn máa tó máa dùn wọ́n ju ẹgbà gan lọ èèyàn máa ṣe fún wọn so many things èmi náà máa ṣe fún wọn pé wo ó máa kéèyàn kó máa bẹ̀ ní mẹ́sàn-án mẹ́wàá ó máa sáré ṣe gbogbo tẹ́lẹ̀ tí màá máa lè pé I will beat you, I will do this kò tẹ̀ ẹjọ́ lójú because ó máa hàn jọ ọwọ́ ni nǹkan táwọn ọmọ ń ṣe ṣóyè yín so it's better for parents ká lo another method instead of eating. Àwọn ọkùnrin kẹ̀dẹ̀ tó bá ń nọmọ́ gbà ni wọ́n lè nọmọ pa tínú bá bí wọn jù. You know, we just have to, you know, reduce all that and use another method. Láti bọ́ ọmọ wí. That's my own contribution.
Ẹ ṣé gan-an ni ma. God bless you. We really appreciate you. Thanks for calling. I mean, there's a lot of what this my beautiful sister that just called now have just said. Ṣé tó bá dẹ̀ tí wá dé stage kan gan, tọ́mọ bá ti gbọ́n dé stage kan, ó níwọ̀n bá téèyàn lè máa halẹ̀ mọ́mọ́mọ́ because at that time one needs to know when to stop. But Yorùbá náà máa ń pòwe pé kékeré lèèyàn ti máa ń pé kan òrókò tó bá dàgbà tán apá ò ní kà. We have to start disciplining these children as from their young ages as well. You don't wait until tágbára ò bá ká wọn mọ́. And there's a lot of negative effects on children that are not well trained out there nowadays. A lot of children are just misbehaving. And, you know, it's so sad that nowadays you can't even talk to your own child. You'll be so worried. And in this country, especially, there's a way you can discipline a child that can land you in trouble. So we have to really be careful. And there are things that we can use to discipline these children that are more than looking on normal. And another thing is pé nígbà míì lóòótọ́ ìṣọwọ́ bá àwọn ọmọ wí àwọn bàbá wa ó máa ń lera ń gbà mí tó yẹ pé ojú ìyá ò ní gbà o. And that's one thing again that I was going to ask us to comment about. You know, when you are there and you can see that the husband is so angry, ó fẹ́ ṣọmọ léṣe. Báwo ni ó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tó yẹ pé kò ní dàbí pé èèyàn ń gbèjà ọmọ yàbí kẹ́ pé òun stop wọn from discipline. Ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn ọkùnrin wọn déédéé nọmọ ṣùgbọ́n tó bá fẹ́ nọmọ báyìí ojú ìwọ ìyá ò ní gbà o. Ọlọ́mọdé jáde kò ṣe dáadáa tó bá dápá ó máa jọ kan ó máa bójú ó máa bá mú ni. So we need to kind of pray for these children as well. And as somebody has said, don't wait until ó ti pile up tí ò wá ní mọ bóun ṣe máa ṣe mọ́. So we need to work on that. And I pray that the Lord will help us. It's been a fantastic episode, everybody. And I'm so surprised. Time is so fast spent. You know, it's almost the end of the show already. But before I go, I don't know, some those people that joined us later, there's something I was trying to show us. When I was showing it, the network was a bit funny. Hopefully, it will work better right now. Ẹjọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé yóò tí gbọ́n pa ẹ bá mi wá jáde o kẹ́ Facebook lórí YouTube kẹ́ bá wa subscribe sí. There's something big coming up soon. Let me play it one more time. Hopefully this time around, let's enjoy it. Yeah, I hope so. So I'll just play that, and then we will be rounding up on this note. It's been very fantastic. Ọmọ mi ní kíláàsì mi. Ọmọ mi ní kíláàsì mi o. Ọmọ mi ní kíláàsì mi o. Ọmọ mi ní kíláàsì tí mo fi wojú. Ọmọ mi ní kíláàsì tí mo fi ríran o. Káyé má fọ́gílà. Káyé má fọ́gílà sí mi. Káyé má fọ́gílà sí mi o. In fact, can you see that? It's a tip of the iceberg, everybody. In fact, something massive is coming. It's called Remo Parapo. I'm very, very privileged to be among the 3 people that got used to pull that project together. And it's coming back very, very soon. So please, if you're on this show and you've not subscribed to that YouTube channel, I'm going to send the link one more time to us. I'm going to send to us is coming out very, 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 very soon. Please, 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 please. It's a song from Remo Indigenous Music, Remo Indigenous Songs, song coming from Remo in Ogun State, Nigeria. Àwọn orin ìjìnlẹ̀ ti Remo ni. Àwọn orin tó yẹ pé tẹ́yìn gan bá gbọ́ ẹ wò pé wow. So please, if you're yet to subscribe, please make sure you do that after this show. And follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. When it comes out big, we will also bring it here. In fact, we all do the job on dedicated to Igbeyawo, so you later answer your 13. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me this evening. It's been an amazing, amazing episode, and I really want to appreciate everyone that has commented, those that have called me. Thank you to the I'm really grateful to you. Thank you to those that actually call, especially. I really appreciate you. If you put your comment on this show, I appreciate you. Please remember that you can still share this show. It's never too late. Even after this is finished, you can still share. Copy the link and send to people. I realize that we hardly see a lot of people on stuff like this because, as far as people are concerned, people also, because we're not really talking about things that are trendy, things that people want to listen to. But whether people like it or not, we still have to say the truth out there. We still have to put the right thing out there. A lot of people are not now more interested in, you know what I'm saying, things that are more trendy. But please, the only favor you can do us on this show is to share it and tell others about it. Eto Igbeyawo season 10, episode 3 is what we have just finished. We've talked about how we can raise our children, how we can make sure that we don't show preference to one child over the other, how we can raise our children and be able to strike a balance between discipline and abuse. And also, sometimes we know that one of the parents can be a bit too harsh. How can you correct it without necessarily showing that child that your dad is doing too much or your mom is doing too much, without making the child feel like, hey, I know mommy will support me, because we have to be careful. Those are the things we talked about tonight. And of course, people called in and people have contributed a lot of things. So if you're just joining us, you can see watch this show from the beginning. And I'm sure that will be one or two things that you can also pick. And please, even if you are watching the repeat episode or the recorded episode after the live one is finished, you can still leave your comments. You don't know who's going to benefit from the comments that you leave. Thanks ever so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Coral Dress and Laces, for all your custom. We appreciate you. Lizelle Fabrics, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Celebration International Magazine, we appreciate you. Celebration International Magazine is a magazine that you can advertise your products, you can put your event on it, and they are on Instagram and Facebook. God bless you, Sister Yemi Ogujim. She said, believe it or not, Eto Igbeyawo is going places by God's grace. Oh, thank you so much. That's quite encouraging, because I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes you kind of get discouraged and be like, what's going on? But thank you for people like you, for your support and your words of encouragement from time to time. And also tonight, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Eto Igbeyawo. Let's talk traditional wedding with Olumide Royals. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send us words of encouragement. And of course, next Tuesday, by the grace of God, Atun Padabo Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Mo wá fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa. Mo ti wá fẹ́ àsìkò yìí sọ fún wa wípé lílọ la tún ti ń lọ yìí o. Lágbára lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè, ogun ó lọ kò dé, kò ní dé bá mi lórúkọ Jésù. Ogun ó dé kò bá wọn, kò ní dé bẹ́yìn náà lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba. Mo wá fàsìkò yìí sọ fún gbogbo wa wípé ní agbára Ọlọ́run lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀, èmi Olúwabùnmi aya Òṣìbẹ̀rù máa dé bá yín láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Wọ́n sọ fún wa wípé láyọ̀láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o, mo ní láyọ̀láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Ẹ̀yin ò ní forí gún, èmi ò ní fẹsẹ̀ kọ o. Mọ́tò yòówù ká lè wọ̀ kó ní forí sọ̀gì o. Láyọ̀láyọ̀ la ó máa. Láyọ̀láyọ̀ la máa pàdé, láyọ̀láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next week, Tuesday, by God's grace. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Let's talk traditional wedding. Many things away. Let's talk traditional wedding. Let's talk traditional wedding. Eto Igbeyawo. Somebody love on. Let's talk traditional wedding. Ètò Let's Talk traditional wedding ó lọ lọ́wọ́. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Let's Talk traditional wedding, ètò ìgbéyàwó tó pọ̀ nílọ́gbọ́n. Let's Talk traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram, every Tuesday on Facebook, 6 p.m. UK time, every Tuesday on Facebook. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún ni lóye. Let's Talk traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún ni lóye. Let's Talk traditional wedding. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate you. I will see you next week by God's grace. God bless you. Thank you.